Hi, I'm DJ Ferguson, and I'm with Social Media Traffic Consultants. We help businesses get found on the internet. In this video, we're going to be talking about why social media is important to business. We work with a lot of business owners, and we get the same question a lot. Why is social media important to me and my business? Well, there's a few reasons, but the first and the most primary reason is internet search. The second reason is branding. And we're going to talk about both of those in this video. The two reasons are: social media affects search ranking on the internet, specifically Google. Social media is very important to small business because it is important to the consumer, and the consumer makes the rules. First, let's take a look at search ranking. The reason social media is important in this is because Google now biases the results of their data towards websites with social media, most significantly YouTube, which they own. And this does not just involve younger consumers. Consumers over 45 are just as likely to go to Google and type in what they're looking for, like auto repair or house painting, along with their town or local area name. They fully expect that all real businesses will show up. This is what we term local search. And we'll see an example of this later in this video. Does that mean that you need to go to youtube.com to find someone to fix your car or paint your house? No, but if that business has a YouTube channel, even if it's not prominent on the front page of their website, it is more likely that they will be found higher in the search engine ranking on the internet when using Google. Let's look at some numbers that are important to be aware of involving these consumers and how they are using the internet, involving who they do business with. YouTube has over 2 billion views daily. YouTube has over 100 million mobile views daily. There are over 24 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every minute. 2 billion views are monetized by YouTube every week. Google owns YouTube. This is very significant. Google considers YouTube a version of search. First, let's take a look at an example of national search and how social media helped us place the client on a national scale. This client had a new website, and they had to go up against some pretty big names in the industry. Their industry is gourmet food gifts with logos. And as we see up here, this particular keyword phrase that they thought and we believed would bring them some serious business coming into the holidays was 9,600,000 hits. This area, as we know, are the ads. These people paid to be here. And down here we start going up against the competition. You may not be familiar with these particular names or these websites, but they're very big in the corporate food gift industry, involving corporate logos on gourmet food. E-corporate gifts and e-promos are the two of the biggest players. This next one is gourmet food gift people, and this was the client. We needed to bring this new website out and get it on the front page of Google in order to make their holiday revenues come up. And we did this using social media. Let's take a look at this particular link that was ranked. And as you can see, there's a number of YouTube channel videos here. Let me just scroll down here a little bit. All of them are set up to point to this page and to help this particular client come forward on the search engine ranking. It worked very well. Also, let me stop here and note that just putting YouTube or blogs or internet videos out there without properly formatting them and properly building the program doesn't help too much. All of it works together. Now let's take a look at an example of another search involving local search. In this example of local search, we're going to focus on a family eye care practice in Fishhawk area, which is in Lithia, Florida. This particular practice was new, and they needed to make sure that their customers and new customers could find them in the area, especially in their local area, which is known as Fishhawk. And let's do our first search, fishhawk eye exams. As we said before, this area is ads. These people paid to be here. And the particular entity or the particular customer is Fishhawk Eye Care, as we can see them here. And they're here under eyeglasses, they're here under optometry. They actually paid for a listing in the super pages, in the local yellow pages, which brought this forward. It is the only listing they paid for, and they do that as part of their yellow page ads. The other people like Kudzu up here, I'm going to scroll down a little bit, Merchant Circle, Local.com, Austria Observer, all of these people picked them up as they started getting higher in the search rankings and brought them into their directories. So this particular customer had multiple areas that they were spotlighted whenever someone typed in fishhawk and involving eyeglasses and eye care. Let's do a couple other examples. And again, these are ads. These are the big guys, but we wanted to compete in this local area. Eyeglasses.com, another directory, and they still listed them. And again, Fishhawk Eye Care here, Fishhawk Eye Care here. This is a good example of local search where we want to have all of the long tail keywords that someone would use to type in to find the business and show up in the local area. So there's no question they're the dominant factor in this particular area. Number 2, social media is very important to small business because it is important to the consumer, and the consumer makes the rules. The consumer always gets what they want, eventually. This is especially true when it comes to information. Everyone knows what happened in the stock brokerage industry when consumers demanded more information on stocks online and wanted a better way to be able to buy them without going through an individual with a phone call. But now let's take a look at another area involving small business in every local community, which is local real estate broker offices. I remember when realtors were refusing to change their model of business and would not provide information on homes for sale to the consumers through the internet. Now they can't get the information out there fast enough to keep their market share and be perceived as an expert in their local areas. This is because consumers now look on the internet first before contacting businesses. Consumers look on the internet to find out about the business, not just find the business. And this is what we call deselecting, which is really important. Social media includes internet video, blogs, Twitter, and other similar platforms where people share information and opinions about everything, including business. It can convey confidence in your company and helps you connect with the consumer in their desired method of communication. Consumers want to hear about a business or product somewhere before they buy. If you'd like to get more information on how businesses are using internet and social media marketing to grow their business, you can download our free white paper at www.socialmediatrafficconsultants.com or call 888-320-5017.